prefer that the Pope speak out on this. We had the local bishop.
First of all, let's be clear. The Pope is a head of state. It's very rare for one head of state to call another evil. I think what he did was send the highest-ranking American to give a clear and unequivocal objective statement about the conditions at Notre Dame, that the fellows and the board had caused grave scandal, which means an injury to good morals that is widely and publicly clear, and that therefore causes a widespread bad effect in the community. You couldn't say anything more clear than Archbishop Burke did, and the fact that some media people are trying to ignore this and say the Vatican was silent shows how deeply important it was, in point of fact, because it contradicts the idea that the Vatican just looked the other way on this. It certainly did not. I am disappointed that, having made the assessment, Bishop Darcy didn't move forward to perform his obligation when faced with such a scandal, which is to investigate and to assess just penalties that will either prevent the scandal or make sure it doesn't happen in the future. And I and others are going to pursue a canonical lawsuit against Jenkins and the university for their violations of the canon law, particularly with respect to maltreatment of people like myself. And we're going to see whether we can get justice within the framework of the church.
We saw Norma McCorvey arrested. You were arrested twice here. Some issues were raised about the method of protesting, and that was dolls in baby carriages with fake blood put on them. Do you think that's the most effective means of communicating your point?
Well, in terms of making clear what actually happens in a child killing, I think it was very clear, and it's necessary. In the days when people campaigned against slavery or against lynching, they showed pictures of people who had been lynched. They showed the terrible beatings that people received in the effect. You've got to confront people with the actual evil, not sanitize it. That's step number one. But even so, the illustration was quiet. We were praying the rosary. When we went through the second time, it was a procession in honor of Our Lady, and there was absolutely no reproach that could be brought against the manner in which these Christian people were trying to bear witness that would help to heal the lie that the board and the president and the fellows were perpetrating upon the community and the world.
All right, Ambassador, always good to see you. And by the way, glad you're out of jail. I would have helped bail you out, by the way, if you needed the money. I was there for you.
Well, thank you, Sean.
All right, thanks for being with us. And coming up, more on